Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending some time with us today. And I don't say this very often, but if you haven't already subscribed, if you would hit that subscribe button, we greatly appreciate it. We have been consistently getting more views on our channel than we have subscribers. So that means some of you haven't subscribed. We don't say it very often, a lot of times we forget, but if you would do us a favor, we really appreciate it. And I am in a place that I don't really just stand here very often and show off to you guys, but this is back behind our shop. It's the equipment yard, so that's what I kind of call it. We have all kinds of stuff back here. I have this little trailer right here with all of our tomato cages on it. We'll be putting those to good use before long. We have our enclosed trailer. We have a temporary little chicken pen over there. But then back here in the back, we just have more random stuff. We have farm-related stuff that we may use, we may not use, and Sue is being silly. Let me show you real quick. Sue, you feeling good in the sun, Sue? Huh? You feeling good? You feeling good, baby? You want to tell everybody hi? You want to say hi? Oh, hey, come here. Sue says hi. Say hi, Sue. Sue. Ah! So Sue doesn't always like to be held, but she's feeling good today, I think. She's letting me hold her. What do you think, Sue? Huh? You feeling good in this weather? All right, I'll let you down. Oh, she doesn't even want down. Usually she's jumping. You want down? So, as I was saying, this little yard back here doesn't really serve much of a purpose except storing stuff that we don't want as an eyesore to be out in front of the house, out in front of the shop. And grass is constantly growing up back here. We have to mow it, and I don't really enjoy mowing this because the ground's uneven from where I also put hay bales back here. It's where I store them at during the wintertime. So it's a little bit of a pain to mow. So what I'm going to do today is try to turn this into a grow yard. And not the kind of grow yard you're thinking about. The kind of grow yard I'm talking about is growing alpacas. So I'm going to try to turn the alpacas. We're going to do one of our breeding pairs and maybe our mini pony, Lulu. But I think if we turn them out here, then they can eat up all this grass. You can see there's grass growing all around here. I will have to pick up just a few panels and some wire and different stuff, but they have all kinds of room. Also, you can see over here, Cassie actually wants me to move this to the other side of the shop and the quail hutch, and we're going to move these two things we're not using. So by the time I move all that stuff out of the way, I think we're going to have an excellent yard here for the alpacas. And then I'll keep a couple of them in with this hay bale, and eventually I'm going to do a hot wire over here in the field. So that's the plan today. We'll get that knocked out. While I am moving some stuff around though, I want to show you guys what we call black gold. And it's black gold for the garden. It's right over there. I'm going to need the tractor to get it up though, since I'm moving the stuff anyway. But we've got a lot to do, so we better get to work. And I forgot to tell you, Cassie has a soccer game. She's coaching one of her school soccer games, so she's not going to be with us today. But work still has to get done off and on the farm, right, Lulu? Right, Lulu? Lulu's a good girl. Yeah. Yeah. Baby. You been taking good care of your goats, girl? Yeah. Yeah, they're going after that. Well, ran into a little snag. My hay forks aren't quite big enough to pick that up, so I need to make them a little bit longer. So let me see if I can find something that will make them longer. That will do it, I think. A little hay fork extender. Let's go see if that'll work. So you can see that was a lot of moving. I moved everything out from under the trees over there. I'm actually going to be using that space for something coming up. Not going to let any secrets out just yet, but I needed to get that space moved out, and for now the alpacas and the pony will be able to get under. So right now the plan is for Cassie to use this as a kind of an outdoor brooder for chickens, and the quail will just set right up here. I need to level this up a little bit. Hey little quail, hopefully I didn't scare y'all too much. I'm gonna get you up here on level ground though. So you can see the quail will be up here. It's actually, let's see what time it is. It's about 2 o'clock and the quail are in full shade. So this is on the east side of our shop, and a little bit after noon, it gets shaded right here as the sun keeps moving west. So I think the quail will be in good shape right there. We'll put a fan on them. So since we're doing all this work for Mariposa, Alfred, Alvin, and Honey, let's go out here and update you on the alpacas. So Alvin and Mariposa are doing great in here with Lulu. Hey Mariposa. Everybody says that you have makeup on, girl. Huh? And we get a good look at Honey now. Hey Honey. 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 Come here, Honey. She's like, you don't have no feed. I don't want nothing to do with you. And Alvin, he's sitting over there by the hay, it looks like. You guys want some green grass? Mariposa? Or Mary? You want some grass? I know Lulu loves green grass, don't you, Lulu? Yeah. Lulu and her wild hair. Sorry, baby. I won't make fun of your hair, I promise. So while the alpacas are half of the reason I wanted to move those things out, like I said, I've got a plan for this little strip right here. I want to be doing something different, not today, but soon. But look at all this fresh fertilizer for the garden. This is all rabbit manure. Oh, it's awesome. You can put that right around your plants. It will not burn them at all. So I'm gonna go get the bucket on the tractor, and I'm gonna try to get that pile I've got another pile right here, and I have a third pile right here, and I also have some bird manure right here. So we've got all kinds of manure to get out of here. You guys enjoying your hay? You enjoying your hay? Hey Zena. Hey Zena. So I got most of that quail fertilizer, quail manure, whatever you want to call it, in the bucket, and I'll probably put it at the bottom of the fertilizer pile that I have by the garden, and then I'll put the rabbit manure on top of that because I want to use the rabbit stuff. This is probably pretty hot still. It has been here for about 1.5 years. We've had quail, maybe 2 years, I don't know for sure. Close to 2 years probably this summer. We've had quail in this exact spot, and they've left a lot of manure. Should be great for the garden, but putting a little bit of stuff into your soil year over year. I know the first year I had the garden, or second year, I put a huge load of mushroom compost. I mean, probably close to 2 to 3 tons of it, and that helped the soil. I put rabbit manure constantly when we had rabbits. Anytime I plant something, I put rabbit manure around it. I know a lot of you guys have said, man, that soil is black and pretty, perfect garden spot. Well, it is turning into a pretty good garden spot, but it wasn't that great when I started. I've added to it every year, and this is something I always tell people when they're about ready to buy a new homestead or a new farm. If you know of the previous owners, ask them where the garden spot was, because they've put years and years of putting stuff back into their soil probably, and they've went through and gathered rocks and thrown those out. So always ask, if you're buying a new farm or new homestead, where was your garden spot? That way you know all the years of hard work that's went into it. So I'm going to move this over, dump it out, and move on to the rabbit. Since this one was close to the fence, I couldn't hardly scoop it. But this time I was able to scoop quite a bit. So now I'm just gonna pile in the rest of it, and we'll have lots of black gold. So I just finished up the quail cage, 1 rabbit cage, 2 rabbit cages, and the 3rd rabbit cage full of manure. And there's still a little bit left in here that whenever we go to plant the tomato plants this year, me and Ranger might come in here and grab some of this, but for the most part, we got it hauled up by the garden where we can use it around vegetables and next couple years to come. So that is one giant pile of poop. That's what you call that. Man, it's good to have it too, because this garden will be needing it. It's not quite dry enough to plant our tomatoes and stuff yet, but it's getting close. We need some sunshine. And I think the middle of this week, maybe around Wednesday, just a couple days from now, we'll be getting some good rain again. So tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, which probably the day you're actually watching this, I'm hoping to get all of our tomatoes and peppers and everything in the garden, and that way it can take advantage of that rain we have coming Wednesday. So now, back to the alpaca project. I'm really excited about a baby coon coming, but I unfortunately don't have any update except the girls are looking really good and really big. Hey Charlie. So this is Charlie. Oh, look at all that long pretty hair. Hey girl. When are you gonna have us a baby calf? She says, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm out of here. You don't have any feed for me. I'll feed you later, Charlie. It's not time yet. So let's check up on these goats real quick. If you guys remember this pen I let them into a while ago that had a little bit of taller grass in it. Well, there ain't no taller grass in it now. They came in and they worked it over. You girls love fresh grass, don't you? I know, we can't wait till we rotate you some. Hey, Zena. All right. He's a good girl. So I started working on the alpaca pen, but these goats must be hungry because I'm out here and they keep whining. They want me to feed them. You guys ready to eat? You ready to eat? So all the kids are jumping in here, getting them some good food. Yeah. Oh, they're so pretty. Hey guys. That's a Pico kid. They're all getting big though. And of course summertime, you know what that means. Time for all the creepy crawly things to come out. God made them all for a reason. Even if we don't understand it, there's some reason they're here. So if you're wondering who's the first one to calve, let me get a front picture here. I believe she will be the first, just by going off her looks. May I help you? You have food right over here in the pile if you would eat it, girl. But she wants to go share with her friend. The rest of them, it's hard to tell. I don't know who's after that, because they don't look huge, but I know the calves only weigh like 40 or 50 pounds, so. For sure Cece though. I think she'll be first. After that, I don't know. Reba? Are you gonna have a calf? You girls better eat before it's all gone. So to finish up the ends for the alpaca pen, I'm going to use pretty much whatever I got. So I'm going to use this gate right here. I grabbed it from over there. So I can just undo those panels, or I can go around to the holding pen and I can go through there. So I stole that gate and I grabbed 2 panels, and that's going to be plenty on this end. And then I've been taking down panels from the pig pen. I'll put that up on the other end. So. So the first little section is done. The gate opens and shuts really easy. And I think the next section I'm going to run right here from Cassie's little future chicken brooder to this little fence. But let me tell you what, this video is probably going a little bit long, so I think it's time for a little bit of YouTube magic, just with a snap of a finger. And it's finished. That's right. So it is all done. Doesn't look that great. Let's not look at it twice. It's temporary. It's there. And guess what, JoJo? It will hold an alpaca and it will hold a little mini pony, okay? You ready to go let him out? You better be ready to run, Joe. So I've seen JoJo in here multiple times now, and Mariposa hasn't bothered him at all. So I'm happy about that. But let's turn these guys out and see what they think about real green grass. Alfred, come here, buddy. Mariposa. Mariposa. Come here, baby. You want some grass? Look what I made you guys. Look what I made you, Mary. Oh, instantly they say thank you. I've been wanting all the green grass. So there you have it, guys. That mouthful of green grass says it all. Oh, I love that noise, Mariposa. When I turn my cows onto a fresh field of grass that hasn't been ate down, they make that noise and they love it. Yes, JoJo, we love you too. So let me know what you guys think. You think this was a good idea to turn the alpacas and the mini pony out? Uh-oh, I spotted a problem. My shop door's open. You guys wouldn't go through my shop, would you, Mariposa? So let me know what you think. Do you think this was a good idea? I think it will work out. But the alpacas, they got those long necks. I'm hoping they get down underneath that trailer and kind of clean up the grass. You can see I don't like running a lawnmower around here, and they can go in here in between these barrels, the pig hut. They might even stick their heads in there and get them some grass. So they've got all the grass they can eat for a while. These guys do. But don't worry, I didn't forget about Alvin and Honey. So for today, Alvin and Honey are going to get turned into this pen where they have more hay. They've had hay over there in the corner, but they're going to have a whole bale, and in just a little bit I'm going to get them a pen set up right over there with some grass too. Honey, you do have some pretty color. Even though you're not as pretty as Mariposa, you do have pretty color, girl. Alright, you guys have this whole bale of hay. In just a few days I'm going to have you some green grass, alright? Hey, none of that. I'm going to get out of here before I get spit. I don't want to get spit on. So Mariposa's happy, and a lot of you guys said Mariposa is Spanish for butterfly, so you taught us something. Thank you for that. And I think that's all I've got for you guys today. Like I said, I missed Cassie too. I know you guys probably missed her, but she had coaching duties to do for her soccer team. So we want to thank you so much for following along with catching up with the walkers as we got the alpacas settled in, made them happy. And as always, here on Catching Up with the Walkers, if you guys have any prayer requests, leave them down in the comments below. So we want to thank you guys so much for following along. We hope you have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you next time.